Hello and welcome to my channel. Today what we are going to do, we are going to solve MSQ from 2017 starting from 31 to 40 in one go. We will solve all these 10 questions and we will try to analyze the pattern as well as how to solve all these questions. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's start confident learning. So this question is related to geomorphology or what it is, what the question is stated. Just let's have a look. Choose the landform resulting from the glacier erosion. We have to identify the landform which form by the glacial erosion. You know that we have the landform related to erosion as well as the deposition. Here we know that fjords and moraine and rumblings and circuit all are related to erosion or deposition. Let's identify. You know the fjords and circuit all related to your erosion landform, whereas the moraine and rumblings is related to depositional landform. If we read this geomorphology book, it is very simple and it is direct definition based. What is fjords? Is a very deep glacier trough filled with water, whereas the circle is a large ball-shaped depression with precipitation. When this souk moved move headward and maybe three or more will intersect each other, it is this souk forming the horn and serrate ridges. So apart from this fjord and souk, we have horn and serrated as a erosional feature. Okay, so my option will be A and D. Now moraine and rumblings are our landform, depositional landform. Along with these moraines and rumblings, we have scar and outwash as a depositional landform. So you have to remember everything. The option is A and D. Now this is related to your bivalvia species, where you have to identify the dentation and corresponding genus. Means in bivalvia, what is the dentation? The teeth, what type of teeth they have, and corresponding what the genus call it. You have to remember this chart. I have taken this chart from the Amal Das Gupta book, page 154. Every year or so, either MCQ or MSQ, one type they ask this question. So please do remember, mug up this part, please. So in the Texodons is related to your nucella or arca. So my option is okay. Isodont is related to spondylus. It is my option. Now pechidont is hippurites. This is pechidont is my hippurite, and desomont is mia. So desomont is mia. So all options are correct. You can pecten is desodontus. You can say all these option. Metillus is desodonta. Or you have to remember all the dentation and their particular genus. You have to remember all. Okay, please. Moving to the next question. This is very lovely question. So let's see how to solve this one. First, have a look of the question. Show below is an isobaric binary temperature composition phase diagram in the XY with complete miscibility. See, the complete miscibility. What do you mean by complete miscibility? Means the melt as well as the crystal is mixing together. It is not like that the after the formation crystal will segregate and you left with the melt which has the less percentage of the crystal form. Okay, noted like this one. Means melt and crystal. Which of the following statement is are correct for the crystallization of the starting melt? See, you know the crystallization. We have two type of crystallization: equilibrium crystallization and fraction crystallization. So we have to check in which path we have to move, whether we have to move for the equilibrium crystallization or fractional crystallization. Okay, the first form crystal has a composition of. Okay, now you know this. This is your liquidus and this is your solidus. Whatever we have on this one, we will get the crystal, and whatever we have this one, we will get the melt composition. It will give me the melt composition. The solidus will give me the crystal composition. Okay, now the first form crystal, what is the composition of the melt? It's X60 Y40. So it is X100. If I move this 10, this means for this is 90, 80 like this one to 0. This X is 0 and Y is 100. It will move like this one. So I am somewhere here. This is X60 and Y. Okay. See, this is X60. Okay. If it is X60, so my melt is here. If I will make a tie line on the solidus, I I will hit somewhere here, and the composition of this point is X20 Y80. So the first formed crystal has a composition of X20 Y80. That is okay, and this is on temperature T1. Now I am moving again, moving again, and what will happen? Okay, the final melt, what will be the final melt? My all melt convert into the solid, means it will reach to the solidus part, and now the solidus part corresponding to this solidus point. What is my melt composition? Here I have my melt composition, it is X90 Y10. So my A and B, the right option is okay. Now in case of fractional, now I am talking about the fractional crystallization. This is on temperature T2. The final melt is enriched in X, then okay, final melt will increase, melt melt will have more X. Let's see, means it should have more than X90 or Y10. Let's see. You know what is the difference here? How it will go little bit, it will how it will slide little bit more, because it has the fraction crystallization. What is the fraction crystallization? Is the removal and segregation from a melt of mineral precipitated. I already told you that in the fraction crystallization, after the reaction, the mineral precipitated is segregated, and we left with the melt with lesser composition. Okay, so now as I am doing the all the process in the fraction crystallization, the crystallization, the equilibrium will not, the crystallization will not stop here. It will move little bit more to reach up to this point, because I have left with some melt composition. So I will reach up to T3. So what is the composition here? This X100 and Y0. So now you can see this X100 and Y0, we have more X, 10% more X as compared to this one, in the case of melt in the final reach. So should be not, it shouldn't be X90 Y10. So this option is also correct option. For fraction crystallization, the final crystal composition is, now I need to know the final crystal composition. I already calculated melt composition. Now here I have both melt as well as crystal both. So the final crystal composition will be the same, X100 Y10. So this is not the right option. So in this way we used to solve this type of questions. Okay, moving to the next question. Choose the correct combination of texture features of magmatic rocks with corresponding petrological process from the following. Okay, let's see how can we solve all this one. This is totally definition based. If you know what is peritectic crystallization, see, peritectic crystallization is related to crystallizations in which we have clinopyroxene rim around the olivine. When we have means clinopyroxene, we have the olivine clinopyroxene ring around the olivine. We have olivine, and then we have the rim of the clinopyroxene along this one. It caused from the peritectic crystallization. See, what is ophatic texture? You know that involve large clinopyroxene grain enveloping plagioclase layer. This is very simple definition. What is ophatic texture? Now you can say along with the ophatic texture, we have polylytic textures, then a diabasic textures and symplectic texture, mimetic texture. All these textures are there. Okay, so ophatic texture involves large clinopyroxene grain enveloping plagioclase layer. This is not related to your perilytic crystallization. Now, what is perthite in granite? Okay, perthite, everybody knows about perthite. Perthite texture involve intergrowth of the feldspar, albeit in K feldspar. The exalt laminae, where we have this small laminae like this one, how it will form? It should form when the magma is cooled below solidus slowly, very slowly below the solidus, means below the solidus means subsolidus. So my option B is okay. Sphinx texture, you know the sphinx is a quench texture. Quenching, when quenching will happen? When the cooling is very fast, very fast. Okay, so eruption of the ultramafic lava, eruption is going on of the lava, so it means it will solidify very quickly, so it will form the sphinx texture in comatite. So B option is okay. And I already told you the orthopyroxene rim around olivine in Perthite. What I told you, the pyroxene rim around the olivine is the cause of, means how it will form, is the result of the perilytic crystallization. So this is not the eutectic crystallization. Eutectic crystallization is related to your graphic texture. You can note it down everywhere that what is eutectic crystallization, how it forms, so it will help you in future. So my option should be B and C. Moving to the next question. This is not related to your mineralogy anything. It is very simple mathematical questions. We can solve one by one. Which of the following statement is not correct? We need to identify in which the statement is not correct or not valid. 110 lies in zone 010. If any plane is lies in another plane, the formula for HU, it should satisfy this formula. Okay. So we have H K L, then we have U V W, and then we should have HU KB plus LW should equal to 0. Let's see. The first one is 1 1 0. This one is 0 0 1. If I will multiply this one, I will get this 0 plus 0 plus 0. This means this value is 0. This means it lies in that zone. So this option is are not correct. It is correct. Okay, leave it like this one. Now I have 0 2 1, then I have 1 0 0. If I will multiply this by this, I will get 0 plus 0 plus 0. Okay, this means it is also 0. So this means this plane lies in that 100 plane. Okay, what about the last second last one, 101? Then I have 0 1 0. If I will multiply 1 0 1 0 1, it will also give me 0 0 0. This means it is also okay, it lies in that zone. Okay, the last one, so 1 into 1 plus 1 into minus 1 plus 1 into 1. Okay, this is 1 minus 1 plus 1. So this is 0 plus 1 1. So it is not equal to 0. This means it lies in zone. No, it is not lies in that particular zone. This means the option is D. This is the incorrect answer. Means it should this plane 1 1 doesn't lies in zone 1 minus 1 1. Okay, so this is very simple question. Oh, in an outcrop, we find that the bedding planes are vertical and cleavage surface are horizontal. What does this mean? You have a bedding plane, vertical, and cleavage surface are horizontal. Which of the following fault type are inferred from the this observation? Now I have bedding plane, which is bedding plane, which is vertical. Okay, vertical is there. Now I have cleavage surface. You know why we have this cleavage surface given here? Because with the help of the cleavage surface, I can identify what is the axial plane. If the cleavage surface is horizontal, this means axial plane should also be horizontal. If I know the bedding plane direction and the axial plane direction, with this relation I can identify about the relation of the upfront, recumbent, vertical or neutral force. Okay, any type of force. We have a relation of bedding plane and the axial plane. This is your axial plane, this is your axial plane, this is your axial plane and axial plane. So in that one, you know that recumbent fold has a horizontal axial plane. So my option is B. And there is a definition for neutral fold. Neutral fold neither antiform nor synform. It is a type of example includes vertical plunging flow and recumbent fold. This means recumbent and neutral has a sibling like this one. If the B is correct, then means D is also correct. So my option is B and D. Moving to the next question. See, this is the snip or the screenshot of the book from MS Christian sir. Why I took this picture and put it here, because you should understand from where I am getting the solution or from how I am diffusing the solutions and the options, everything. I used to read the books and identify where it is clearly written that the Baraka formation or all these options are correct or not. So do read the book also, time to means daily, or try to identify your topic in a day. It bit vast topic, you need not to go all in one time. What you have to do, you have to go through the questions and identify the particular topic which need to be studied for, or which need to be read first. Okay, now Baraka formation, everybody knows that Baraka formation is famous for the coal, so there's nothing we can say more about this one. Baraka formation, coal and shelly. Here you have to identify that we need to check the formation which has both either coal or lignite. Okay, if it has lignite also, so it is another, it is also an option for us. Barrel group, see the coal seam is barrel group is also there, so this is an option 2 for us. Kudalo Kudalore formation. It is in Tamil Nadu, in which we have Niveli extent of lignite. In this one we have lignite, so it is also an option for us. And you know Arialur formation, why it is not an option? Just because of its its environmental condition in which it has formed. It is the depositional environment appears to be high energy transgressive tidal bar shore, and it is not feasible for the formation of the coal or lignite, so this is not an option for us. Do read the book, okay, very one by one, or try to solve the question after reading the books. If you have read this in NCRT, I suppose you can solve this question, but let me try to solve this for you. How we are going to solve this one, let's see. See, how to different means how we get this topo sheet number and everything, it is very easily given in the NCRT book. First, you can start with the thousand scale book on a degree sheet of 4 degree by 4 degree. So it is like this one. You can give a number like 79 or 55, like this one, whatever you want to give it. Okay. Then you can divide this into alphabetic A, B, C to P. Okay. That scale of this one is again the same one, not the same one. The sheet degree is 1 degree, 1 degree, and you have 250,000 scale of this one. Have right now we have 55 J. Okay, so how many sheet we have for this one? This 55 A to P. We will get 55 A to P sheets from as per this classification. So okay, let's see 55 A to P. Now you can divide this sheet into either northeast, northwest, like this one, on a degree sheet of 30 minute by 30 minute on a scale of 100,000, or you can divide into number 1 to 16 on a scale of 1 is to 50,000 with a degree sheet of 15 minute by 15 minute. Okay, so and that division is like this one: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like this one: 5 6 7 8 9. Vertically you have to define the number. Okay, till now we it is clear to us. Now we have to check 55J. So adjacent to this, what we have, what we can have, J, either I, J or K. We will have 55 I, 55 K. So these are the adjacent sheet with 55J, 55I, 55K. So we should go with the 55I and J also. Okay, there is no I. So my option should be maybe 55K, J, J and K. Okay, these are my would be my answer. Okay, let's check again. Now I have 55J by 8, 8. So I am somewhere here. So for adjacent, I should have, what is adjacent to me is like this one: 4, 12 and 7. Okay, so should do I have 4 7 and 12? 55J, yes, I have this one. So my option is B now, first answer. So it is not my option. Finish it. Okay, now adjacent to this, if I will put again, now let me put it somewhere here again. First row is more than enough because it is adjacent. 1 2 3 4 5 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16, and that should be 55K. Okay, let it be 55J. So this is, now you are talking about this one. This is 55J by 8. Adjacent to this is this one and this one. This means my option is 55J by 12. Now adjacent to this I have this one also, 55J, 55K. So this is 55K. What is this one? 55K by 5. So this is my option again. No, nothing else. You have to do like this one is very simple. First you have 4 degree. Okay, this is 79. You can number it like this one: 79 1 2, like this one. Then you can divide this one into a 1 degree sheet. Then you have what? A to P. Then that A to P you can divide again by northeast, like this one, or number 1 to 60. You can you can put adjacent all these sheet and just try to identify what you will get in and adjacent sheet. Like if take an example of this one, if my option is 55J by 6, so adjacent to this what I will give? You will get like this one: 2, 5, 10, and 7. So it's very simple. You can do like this one. Moving to the next question. This is simply based on the definition. What is immature sandstone? For the immature sandstone, you should have clay content, more clay content, angular and poorly sorted grain like this one. Okay. So now, which of the following is not true? Shouldn't be true. What should it? How means it shouldn't be true? Clay content is high. Yes, clay content is high. So this is not my option. Okay. Little or no clay? Oh, no, clay content should be high. So this is not the option. This is not the correct answer. Grains are well sorted? No, it should be angular sorted. So this is the option. Grains are rounded? No, it should be poorly, it should be angular. This is not the option. Okay. So clay content is high? Yes, clay content should be high in immature. Little or no clay content? No, this is not the option. So my option is B, C and D. I have to choose, I have to identify the wrong answer. Clay content should high in immature sandstone. So this means it couldn't be my option. Okay. This is the last question. Is very simple question. P and S wave originate at earthquake focus and travel through the earth. Which of the following statement for these waves is are correct? Okay, let's see how can we solve this one. You everybody knows about the shadow zone. S wave shadow zone is 150. We have to know the whole extent of the shadow zone starting from 105 to 105. Okay, so what will be the angle for this zone? It should be 154. And same for what should be the angle of this arc? It should be 78. Is already there in my telegram channel. I have already uploaded notes related to this one. Okay, so these are the span of the P wave shadow zones: 154 for S wave and 78 for P wave. So it is not my option. P wave velocity abruptly increases downward. Increases. P wave velocity increases moving from mental core boundary. This is my mental core boundary. It is increased. Let's see it is increasing or not. Now it is going very well in the mental. Once it hit the core mental boundary, it abruptly decreases, not increases. It is abruptly decreases. So this is not my option. My option is D. And why it is increasing or decreasing, why it is decreasing and why again it is increased in inner zone? Can you identify by formula? If you know, please do mail me about your calculation on your thought, how why it is decreasing in outer core and why it is increasing in inner core. Okay. So the option is A and D, and for this I can give you a hint, like you use the formula, and with the help of the formula you can easily identify why the P wave velocity increases when it is moving from outer core to inner core, and why it decreases at CMB. So with this, we wrap up this MSQ part for 2017, and this will end up our 2017 all chapter completed for GEM. I will try to upload all MSQ related to 2016 and 15 as early as possible. For till now, I will take a leave from you. Have a good day.